Hello again, William. I'd like to outdoors, and I'd like to welcome you to another Wednesday Word, where today's word is going to be endurance. And endurance is experiencing the power of God's love by rejoicing in trials and tribulations. Through what? Yeah, it's in our times, in our difficult times, where we really experience God's love and the strength that we receive from Him is how we can endure trials and tribulations. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse number 28 through 31. Have you never heard? Have you never understood? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of all the earth. He never grows weak or weary. No one can measure the depths of his understanding. He never grows weak or weary. He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. And here is what happens to those who don't depend on that. Even youths will become weak and tired, and young men will fail in exhaustion. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. And he said, He gives power to the weak. So I'm going to take you to another passage where endurance is spoken of as well. But if we try to depend on our own strength, we're talking about spiritual will. It is not so much our physical strength that drags us down. It's our spiritual strength, because we have to have that if we are truly believers in and followers of Jesus Christ. We have to rely on His power through the Holy Spirit to endure through trials and tribulations and temptations. The book of Hebrews is where we're going to go to now, and we're going to be starting in chapter 12, verse 1 through verse 2a. The writer of Hebrews says, he had been talking all of chapter 11 about all these heroes of faith. Verse 1, chapter 12. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up, and let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. It doesn't matter what comes before us in this life. We have to run the race with endurance because we believe that it was set forth by God. We do this by keeping our eyes on Jesus, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith. Run with endurance the race set before us, and we will have the strength to rise up on wings like eagles and soar above the trials, tribulations, and temptations of this life. So, again, I say, won't you please join me again next time for another Word on Wednesday. May the Lord bless and keep you.